Hi everyone, my name is Octavian, and once again I'd like to welcome you all to Inspiring Better Business. And today I want to talk about how to transform your passion into a business. And I remember last time I talked about, you can use your passion to come up with a business idea. But today I want to go into details. How can you take that passion and transform it into an actual business idea? And I remember into my own life, just going back to a memory lane. I remember when I was in high school, and at that time when I started high school, I couldn't speak any English. And what happened was I used to enjoy hiking. I would go hike the Uluguru Mountains in Morogoro. And most of the time I would meet tourists going up the mountain, and sometimes they would get lost. I would know that I knew where they wanted to go, but still they were taking a different route, but I couldn't talk to them because I didn't know English. And somehow something hit on me, and I realized that is a business. I could be able, if I can teach myself English, if I could be able to communicate with them in English, I would be able to bring these people to the top without them going on their own and then getting lost. So I have 5 things that I want to share with you. I believe that these 5 things will, if you put them into action, will transform your life, will change your life, and will make you closer, will take you closer to your vision, to your dream, to the things that you aspire to do in your life. And number 1 is knowledge. Do you have enough knowledge about what you want to do? Do you have enough knowledge about the business that you want to do? Have you done your research? We always talk about research. Do your research. Know exactly what you want to do. And for me, and talking about the tour guiding, what I did, I knew the name of every peak. I knew how long it took for us to hike all the way from the bottom of the mountain to the very top of the mountain. And I knew where to stop. If people wanted to eat lunch, where exactly to stop, what was a good spot. Not just to stop somewhere, but to stop on a place where there's a good view. People can still have a good view and can still enjoy as they eat, to look down at the Morogoro city. So I knew all these details before, like, even venturing into starting meeting people and asking them whether they wanted to come and do a hike with me. So having knowledge about the business idea, having knowledge about the passion that you have, it is very key if you want to come from where you are to the next level. And number 2, I want to talk about your capabilities. What capabilities do you have? For me, for example, if going back to the example of hiking, I could hike. I didn't have any problem hiking 4 or 5 hours in a day, a total of 10 hours going up to the top of the mountain and back down. I didn't have a problem. I wasn't facing any challenge doing that. So that was my capability. And then later, I taught myself English. I was speaking English. I was able to communicate with my clients. That was another capability that I had. And so for you, always understand. I also knew what road took us to which peak. So all those capabilities, what skills do you have? What experience do you have? Do you have, maybe you've worked previously, what experience have you earned or have you learned from your previous job that you're bringing into this passion that you want to pursue or to transform into an actual business? Thing number 3 that I want to talk about this today is connection. Who do you know in that industry that you're interested to go into business? If it is farming, do you know a successful farmer that is doing farming, that you can go talk to them about farming, about the best practices of farming? Do you know someone who is into tour guiding? For me, it was my brother. At that time my brother was a self-employed tour guide, and I was able to learn from him and how he carried himself out, how he approached customers. Sometimes I worked with him, so I learned from him. So who do you know who is in that industry that you can connect with them and learn from them? Because it is very, very important. You'll be shocked, you'll be surprised that people are more than happy to help you, to support you. If you know what you want and you go to them to seek for help, people will be more than happy to go out of their way to share the life journey of success and even failures, because in the process of realizing your dream, you always go through challenges, you always go through difficulties, but people will be happy to share with you, the lessons learned in the journey, on the process of, reaching where they've reached. And thing number 4, I want to talk about financial assets. It is very important as you think about transforming your passion, your idea into an actual business, to know, again, going back to what is in your hands. What finances do you have? Do you have enough resources in terms of financial resources that can take you from where you are to the next level? And I'm not talking about having millions of shillings or millions of dollars. I'm just talking of what is in your hands that you can start with. Start with that money. For me, even like with the tour guiding business, I didn't even need money. What I needed was English. I had to teach myself English. Once I had English, that was my capital right there. I started meeting people on the street and I introduced myself. My name is Octavian and I love hiking, and I'll be happy to take you for the hiking to the Bondwa Peak or Hulu Falls or Bahati Camp. If you want to come, I will be happy to take you there. And these are some of the things. If we go to Bahati Camp, there's a place that you can go and swim. Depending on the passion, the idea that you have, what you need sometimes is not money. I didn't need any money, but what I needed was English. So I had to teach myself English so that I can be able to do this business that I wanted, which is tour guiding, and make some money. So look at what you have, and if it is a language, then if it is a foreign language, learn a foreign language. If it is a skill, maybe a driving skill, learn a driving skill. If it is playing a guitar, then that could be your capital. That could be what I'm terming as a financial asset. And the last thing that I want to talk about is commitment. You can have all the resources that you have. You can have all the technologies that you need. You can have all the language that you have. You can have everything, all the money. But if you're not committed in what you want to do, you're not committed to your passion, you're not committed to your idea, your passion will remain to be passion. Your dream will remain to be dream. You need to be committed. You need to put action. What I mean by commitment is putting action. Make sure you believe in what, the things that you're passionate about. One thing that you're passionate about. And make sure that whether people support you or people do not support you, make sure that you go for it. I'm actually I like reading the Bible, and I'm very impressed every time I read about the story of Joseph. Joseph had a dream, and he tells his family about his dream, his brothers, and his brothers saying, heck no, you're not going to rule over us. They didn't believe him. But David believed in his dream himself. Even the very close people in his life didn't believe him, and even they wanted to kill him, but they decided to sell him because they did not understand his vision. But if you believe in yourself, you believe in your dream, you believe in your vision, and you are committed to it, I can guarantee you that dream, that vision, that passion will come to fruition. That passion will come to reality. That passion, the way Joseph was able to end up to be a prime minister in Egypt, and was able to save his own family during famine, you will become that savior, not only to your own life, but to your country, to your people, to your community, to your society, to your neighborhood. You'll be someone that you'll be able to create employment to your friends, to your family members, and to your community and the society as large. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching Inspiring Better Businesses. Thank you.